Welcome to my channel Echoes of Coin. What if a small coin in your pocket carried the story of a young nation rising from desert traditions to global prosperity? The 1 Dirham coin is more than spare change. It represents maritime heritage, economic growth, and the remarkable journey of the United Arab Emirates. The story of the 1 Dirham coin issued in 1984 by the United Arab Emirates is closely tied to the remarkable transformation of a young nation that emerged from desert landscapes and maritime traditions into a modern economic hub. Every coin carries with it the identity, history, and ambitions of the country that issues it, and the 1984 1 Dirham coin is no exception. This small metallic object represents more than just currency. It embodies a chapter in the economic and cultural development of the United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, often known simply as the UAE, was formed in 1971 when several emirates along the southeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula united under one federal government. Before this unification, the region had a complex monetary history. Various currencies circulated in the area depending on trade relationships and colonial influence. For decades, the Indian rupee and later the Gulf rupee were commonly used. These currencies served traders and merchants who relied heavily on commerce across the Arabian Sea. However, after India devalued the Gulf rupee in 1966, many Gulf states began searching for their own stable monetary systems. Eventually, the United Arab Emirates introduced its own national currency, the UAE Dirham, in 1973. The dirham replaced previous currencies used across the Emirates and became the official monetary unit of the newly formed federation. The issuance of a national currency was an important step toward economic independence and stability. It symbolized the unity of the Emirates and allowed the country to manage its own monetary policy. Coins of various denominations were introduced alongside the dirham banknotes. Among these coins, the 1 Dirham coin quickly became one of the most recognizable and widely used denominations. By 1984, the design and minting of the 1 Dirham coin had already become standardized, reflecting the country's commitment to consistent and reliable currency production. The 1984 1 Dirham coin features distinctive characteristics that make it easily identifiable. The coin is composed of copper-nickel, an alloy known for its durability and resistance to corrosion. This material choice ensures that the coin can withstand years of circulation in the busy marketplaces, shops, and transportation systems of the country. With a round shape and milled edges, the coin provides both functionality and aesthetic appeal. One of the most striking elements of the coin's design is the dhow depicted on one side. The dhow is a traditional wooden sailing vessel that played a crucial role in the history of the Arabian Gulf. For centuries, these boats were used by fishermen, pearl divers, and traders navigating the waters of the Gulf and beyond. The dhow symbolizes the maritime heritage of the UAE and reminds people of a time before oil wealth transformed the region. Pearl diving was once the backbone of the Gulf economy. Generations of men risked their lives diving deep into the sea in search of natural pearls. These pearls were highly valued in international markets and helped sustain local communities long before modern industries appeared. The dhow therefore represents resilience, courage, and the deep connection between the people of the Gulf and the sea. On the other side of the coin, inscriptions appear in Arabic script. The Arabic language is an essential element of the country's cultural identity, and the use of Arabic on the coin reinforces national pride and heritage. The inscription includes the denomination of the coin and the name of the country, United Arab Emirates, written in Arabic. The year of minting is also displayed using the Islamic Hijri calendar, reflecting the region's cultural and religious traditions. The 1984 Dirham coin also carries a Gregorian year marking in some versions, allowing collectors and historians to easily identify the time period in which it was minted. This dual dating system reflects the coexistence of traditional Islamic culture and modern international practices in the UAE. During the 1980s, the United Arab Emirates was experiencing rapid economic growth fueled largely by oil exports. Revenue from oil allowed the government to invest heavily in infrastructure, healthcare, education, and transportation. Cities such as Dubai and Abu Dhabi began to expand rapidly, transforming from modest coastal settlements into thriving urban centers. The 1 Dirham coin circulated widely during this period of development. It was used in everyday transactions, from buying groceries in local markets to paying for bus fares and small services. The coin became a familiar object in the pockets and purses of residents and visitors alike. Despite its small size and modest value, the 1 dirham coin played an important role in the daily economic life of the country. Coins are essential for facilitating small transactions and ensuring that the monetary system functions smoothly. Without them, everyday commerce would be far more complicated. The design of the 1984 dirham coin reflects careful consideration by the UAE authorities responsible for currency production. The imagery chosen for the coin emphasizes national identity while remaining simple and recognizable. This balance ensures that the coin is both practical for circulation and meaningful as a symbol of the nation. For collectors around the world, coins like the 1984 UAE dirham hold significant interest. Numismatics, the study and collection of coins, attracts enthusiasts who appreciate the historical and cultural stories embedded within each piece of currency. Even coins that appear common at first glance can reveal fascinating details about the time and place in which they were minted. The 1984 dirham coin is often included in collections focused on Middle Eastern currencies or modern world coins. Collectors may examine factors such as the coin's condition, minting quality, and rarity. Although the coin was produced in large numbers for circulation, well-preserved examples can still hold collectible value. Another aspect that makes the coin interesting to collectors is its representation of a nation at a particular moment in its history. In 1984, the UAE was still a relatively young country, only 13 years after its formation. Yet it was already making significant strides toward becoming a global economic center. Coins serve as historical documents in metal form. They capture images, languages, and symbols chosen by governments to represent their countries. The dhow on the UAE dirham coin tells a story about maritime traditions, trade routes, and the enduring legacy of the sea in the Gulf region. The coin also represents the modernization of the UAE's financial system. By the 1980s, the country had established strong banking institutions and a stable currency pegged to the US dollar. This stability encouraged international investment and facilitated trade with partners around the world. As tourism began to grow in the UAE, visitors often encountered the dirham coin as part of their travel experience. Travelers exploring markets, restaurants, and transportation networks quickly became familiar with the distinctive design of the coin. Many visitors even kept coins like the 1984 dirham as souvenirs of their time in the country. Over the decades, the physical appearance of UAE coins has remained relatively consistent, allowing the public to easily recognize them. This consistency reflects a broader commitment to reliability and trust in the country's financial system. The process of minting coins like the 1984 dirham involves advanced technology and strict quality control. Metal blanks are produced, stamped with intricate designs, and inspected to ensure accuracy. Each coin must meet precise standards before it enters circulation. The durability of the copper-nickel alloy ensures that coins can remain in circulation for many years without significant wear. This longevity reduces the need for frequent replacement and helps maintain efficiency within the monetary system. In everyday life, people rarely pause to think about the history behind the coins they use. Yet every coin carries with it layers of meaning and heritage. The 1984 1 dirham coin represents not only economic transactions, but also the story of a nation that rose from humble beginnings to achieve remarkable progress. Even today, decades after its minting, the 1984 dirham coin continues to be recognized by collectors and historians who appreciate its cultural significance. It serves as a reminder of the UAE's journey through the late 20th century, a period marked by transformation, ambition, and rapid growth. Coins often outlast the eras in which they were produced. Long after paper money has been replaced or destroyed, metal coins can survive for generations. Because of this durability, coins become tangible connections to the past. The 1984 1 dirham coin is one such connection. It reflects the values, traditions, and aspirations of the United Arab Emirates during a pivotal moment in its development. For collectors, historians, and anyone interested in the story of modern nations, this small coin offers a fascinating glimpse into the history of the Gulf region.